What's good with it, y'all? What's good with it? Welcome back to A1 Hoop Zone. Man, y'all do your boy a favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. So let's go ahead and dive into this, man. So we got the Sacramento Kings organization. We got them on deck. Topic of discussion today. What can we say about the upper management of the Sacramento Kings? It's a dirty business, man. Not sure what the hell Vlade Divac and them is doing, but it ain't looking good. It's looking all bad for them. Obviously, everybody knows, man. They fired coach of the year last year, and Mike Brown. They fired him, let him go, and I'm not 100% sure what other better options they're gonna really have out there to come in and take over and turn this team around. I'll get to that part a little bit later. But Mike Malone had some words for them, as well. He said, "No balls, no chill, no balls." They fired Mike Malone 24 games into his second season with that team. So what is that saying? The Sacramento Kings absolutely have a extremely short leash when it comes to the coaching staff because they're expecting instant success, which we all know is not real. They pretty much haven't had success like that from the get go ever since what Mike Bibby, Bobby Jackson, Chris Webber. Back in them days is when they Peja Stojakovic. Yeah, that's when they were more relevant as far as having some type of success or sniffing some success. For the last what we can say decade, man, they ain't been relevant from a standpoint of being a threat to anybody, including themselves. So you get a culture set in place where you're starting to have above 500 seasons and things of that nature, and then the first thing you want to do is try and get rid of the coach right away. I think it starts from the standpoint of where they got to look themselves in the mirror, understand that they probably should move on from Swiper. And if y'all don't know who that is, that's De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox, hell of a point guard and everything that comes with it. But at the end of the day, he ain't really led them to advance anything. No deep playoff push, no nothing. Right. So it's either you move on from him or they brought DeMar DeRozan in hoping that he was going to be a difference maker for them, hoping that he was going to be able to kind of step in and change the culture or add a veteran type of leadership to the thing that they didn't have before, a scoring guard, whatever you want to call it, right? But at the end of the day, man, DeMar DeRozan ain't, he nice, but he ain't that nice where he gonna really be that player that's gonna take you over the edge. It's just not the case. They brought in Sabonis, hoping the same thing, another solid good piece, but also again isn't a person that's gonna take you over the edge, right? So you got him, you got DeMar DeRozan, Sabonis, and then you got De'Aaron Fox, right? And then you got a bunch of other players. You got Malik Monk, hell of a bench player. Definitely a person that any team would definitely love to have his services on their squad, right? But then when you go down the line of things, man, it's like they're an extremely young team. They're a young team at the wrong time and in a conference where it's extremely tough. They're missing pieces and they need more pieces. And so I guess then for them, they're thinking that the solution to them, the players reacting differently or being able to all of a sudden wake up and make a deep push is to get rid of Mike Brown, who again has the backing of these players. He has the voice of these players because they listen to him. So you're gonna get rid of the coach of the year last year, and then what are you gonna hope to get in returns? That they're gonna get peanuts in return. There ain't no coach that's gonna be able to walk in there and be able to squeeze more out of that. They're not gonna be able to squeeze more out of it than Mike Brown is already doing. They've had some tough games. They've lost. They dealt with some injuries. It's been a litany of things. But yeah, again, you got coach of the year last year, so you're gonna get rid of him the next year because things are starting to go at a slow pace. I don't. The Kings, for me, and I'm saying this more than anything, is they're putting themselves between a rock and a hard place for any potential coach that is, I would say, either more has more accolades or more successful than Mike Brown. They're not gonna want to come there. They realize that the Sacramento Kings want, what I'm saying, microwave success. If you're not gonna give them that, guess what? They're gonna get you up out of there. So that they this is gonna work against them. I don't know what the hell they're doing. I don't know who's pulling the trigger on these decisions or what type of conversations is being had. But at the end of the day, they hurt themselves with decisions like this being made and thinking that they're doing something for the greater good, not realizing is that they shooting themselves and they cheddar bobbing themselves all way, not realizing it. So for me, I think what they should do, man, is they should have kept Mike Brown, had a conversation, look to a potential change in personnel, something along those lines. But getting rid of Mike Brown after doing Mike Malone dirty like that, it's a sour, bitter taste that again, these coaches, man, they keep getting the short end of this stick. It's always them to be the first ones to go if something ain't going right, instead of it being the players that need to, be the ones that are having these conversations and things like that to let them know they got to play better, they need to do better. I understand sometimes a coaching change can galvanize the guys because he's lost the locker room and stuff like that. But Mike Brown still had that locker room. He still had it. So I don't understand if there's some underlying other kind of thing of why they decided to pull the trigger and do that. Maybe it'll come out. More information always comes out in time, so we'll have to wait and see. But for me, Sacramento Kings, that organization, they got to get it together, man. Definitely got to get it together. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Do y'all think this is gonna hurt their opportunity of them getting a potential better candidate? Do you think there's a better coach out there right now that can come in there and do something different and make the Sacramento Kings a contender or make them better? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. But that's all I got for y'all. I appreciate you coming through. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a comment in the comment section. I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of y'all. And as always, man, I appreciate y'all coming through. If you want to support the channel, you see that information right there at the bottom of the screen. It's in the description as well. Feel free to leave a super thanks. If you don't know what that is, bag out, hit the like button, 4 icons over to the right of it. You see where it says thanks. Click that and it'll walk you through the rest, man. But again, I appreciate y'all coming through. I'll be back with y'all with another one. With that said, we out of here. Y'all stay safe, be blessed. Happy holidays to those that celebrate it. And we gone. Till next time, y'all.